What is up, everybody? My name is Andrew, and welcome back to Space Engineers Survival. This is episode 49 of our Survival on Pertam series, and the museum's looking quite nice over there, not gonna lie. Last episode, we built this giant railgun, and this episode, we're gonna use it, for sure. There's gonna be a Reaver that's gonna come, and it might take an hour, it might take 10 hours, but we're gonna be here until a Reaver attacks us, and we can test this thing out, because we haven't gotten to test it yet, and I really want to. But before that happens, I'm gonna try and get up here with a welder and try and weld those remaining blocks. Here we are, ready to get some welding done. Let's get all this stuff welded here so that we have this done. There's something interesting, something special even, that I want to do this episode that is going to be reminiscent of the earlier parts of the series, and you'll see in just a second. Okay, I'm looking around and I'm thinking everything is welded. So quick tour of what we've done while waiting for these Reavers, which have still not spawned. We have built a lot of these blocks right here, like this one I'm aiming at right now with the stairs, that weren't there before. So a lot of these details. This little raised platform we did, I don't know if I showed this off already, but we redesigned this turret right here. So it's a little bit more, I don't know, streamlined, I guess. It looks cooler. The shape or the size, I think, fits the barrels over there a lot better. Whereas before the size was a lot smaller, now the size is a lot bigger, and it complements the size of the barrels, which are just massive. We added this little diamond thing around here, which looks cool, and you can also it's a half block, so you can actually like go down here and like, you know, if this were like a gun or something and I was trying to fire out here, I could, which is kind of neat. It's all heavy armor, I believe. Yes, it is. So, yeah, it's a little bit of protection. We added these things right here as well, which I think make this look a little bit better. And that might be all we've done. Yeah, I think that is. But, oh, we added this little thing on the outside, this little bottom part, which goes all the way around, so you can see it over there as well. It probably gives us a little bit of a different profile when looking from above. Yeah, I think it looks pretty cool. It's a cool look looking from above, for sure. But yeah, that is our fort, and it's very well armed with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weapons, including our manual railguns here. So yeah, it is definitely well armed, and I would like to see a Reaver try. Oh, one thing I forgot to do. Okay, so in order to have the turret over there, it wasn't really able to swivel very well with our antenna, so I moved the antenna over to here with a second antenna because I think it looks kind of cool on like this little platform. I'm just gonna weld these blocks in because they need to be welded in. That's a heavy armor one right there, and then these ones I could weld in as well. I could maybe even weld in the second antenna, although I don't think I have the antenna parts on my ship currently, so I don't know how well it's gonna go, but we can get some of it done. Yeah, we didn't get all of it. What is all that? Why is there like a big gap right here? Did this get shot or something? It must have, because we have some blocks there. Yeah, there should not be a gap here, although maybe I do want to keep a little gap right there for like a door, because quick entering this thing is not very easy. So let me put these blocks back and weld them up as well. So we'll go with this color, I guess, and we'll just go up right about here, like that. And I'll keep that gap right there. We'll add a door later. Or now, maybe now. If we can build it up, we'll see. Gotta be a little careful. We're rubbing on the left side. And there we go. Okay, so we now have an entrance right here, which is good. I guess we always had an entrance because it was a big hole, but now we have like an official entrance, which is nice. Okay, anyway, since we're still waiting for a Reaver, let's go and do the next thing we wanted to do, which is gonna be an interesting thing that I've wanted to do, or I've tried to do since the start of the season, even the series. So do you guys remember these things right here, these little light posts that we had that never really got very far? I want to make them again. I want to try them again. Basically, at the start of the series, I had this idea of having a bunch of these light posts right here that are all identical, and it would all shine the way during nighttime. You'd have this long path of lights, and I thought it would look really cool. We just never really got around to building more than like 4 of them. Plus, they got destroyed by lightning, so it wasn't an amazing idea. But I want to try and continue that. Basically, going from the museum to the base, we're gonna make these light things go. So we're gonna start on that today. We're gonna design our first few light things at the start of the museum here, and we're gonna build them over toward the base. So let me land this thing over here-ish. We have a lot of time left on our power, so we should be good. Let's land right over here. Oh, I guess while I'm here I can build these up, because they're sitting unbuilt. Actually, no, we are here. Let's just finish up the museum. How about that? Let's do that before we do the light thing. because I think that's something that we should... Okay, that's just an ember thing. I think that's something we should do. So let's get all this stuff welded in. There's just a couple blocks here and there that have not been placed yet that we can get placed and welded. I need some steel plates, please. Okay, there we go. That's all of the weldable portions done that we have here. There's still more to do perhaps, but at least all of it is looking good. Now, one thing I want to point out is that a lot of these walls are very blank. It's just a white wall right here with nothing on it. And I mentioned this last episode, but I'll mention it again in this episode. If anyone out there is interested in doing some art for these walls, some block art, I guess, let me know. Message me in Discord. Link is in the description to our Discord server. I will put your art on this wall as long as it's YouTube friendly. If you have any ideas, we will put it on here just as a cool way of showcasing some community designs. So yeah, if you've got some art and you're interested in putting it on one of these walls, reach out to me on Discord. Link is in the description. Oh, I ran out of steel plates. I was just blocking this off because I had originally had plans to maybe do something with this side out here, like a staircase up to the top, but we don't currently have anything to put up there. So right now we're not going to do that. But if we ever need to add more to this museum, we'll have that little area right there we can branch off from, and then we could put like a little staircase going up and then have a top part, which would be kind of neat. But again, we don't really have much for that. Let me go back to the base. I want to grab some things that I think might be good for the museum. We have 2 ships in there, but I think there's one more ship that I want to put in there. And maybe there's more. I'll actually, I'll look to see what we can put in there. Okay, welcome home, everybody. The thing I wanted to put inside the museum is that little thing right there. This little guy I wanted to put in there, because I remember this is the ship that we got back here, and I did not know why we made this or when we made this. So I'm gonna put this in the museum as just kind of a nod to the random things that we apparently do. Maybe I'll put also, this guy doesn't need to go in there. This one I could put in there, because this is basically an early prototype of this, which was our little, we never actually used this that much, but this was our little power thing, which would bring the Dune power bank power all the way to our base, connect it there, and charge up the base that way. But again, you know, we didn't use it that much because batteries have a lot of efficiency problems when you put things into the battery and then take them out. So, and also we're lazy. It's a long process, but this one would be a pretty cool idea to have in the museum as like an early prototype for our design. But the one I was really thinking was this guy right here, because we really don't know what this is or why it's here. So let's go ahead and put this off. Oh, this is on park mode. Let's go ahead and bring this over to the museum. So this little go-kart thing is going to go in there as like a what is this and why is this sort of thing. It has a parachute. Why does it have a parachute on it? Wait, what? I don't remember anything about this thing. Is this what we took off from the top, like from the space base with and landed down here with? Oh my gosh, how have I forgotten? That wasn't even that long ago. Because it's got a parachute on it, so we must have used that. I don't know if I can actually even get through here. Oh, maybe it can. It's gonna be tight. Yeah, it's pretty tight, but... There we go. Okay, I got in here. Welcome to the museum, everybody. We need better lights in here, apparently. But we currently have one exhibit done, and then this exhibit needs to be done as well. That one doesn't have any power, though, unfortunately. This is the color we're using for the ground where the stuff goes. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring in the trailer thing. We're gonna put it right here against the wall, which is gonna be kind of cool because you'll have to like kind of walk around it to continue, which I think museums kind of do that sort of thing, have stuff against the wall. And we'll make it about that big, because I think it is about that big. And then we'll put we'll do the same thing here with the ground pieces. We're gonna have to remove these blocks to let the truck get through here, because it basically needs to go over there and put stuff there. Actually, you know what? Let's just remove this for now and have it be like a big opening like this while we're bringing stuff in. Let's go get the truck and connect the trailer, and we'll bring it on over. Okay, now I don't remember exactly how to use this thing, but I think it's probably pretty self-explanatory. We just don't have any of our blocks anymore on the hotbar. But let's back up here. All we pretty much need to do is connect this. So this should directly connect like that. Yeah, perfect. Okay, let's press K. Let's go into our, we should have a not hinge, but we should have a rotor. Yep, and with this rotor, we should be able to attach. There we go, we are attached. Awesome. Oh, it's a little clangy. This is fine. I would like to raise, let's press P. It's not gonna stop it from clanging though. I'd like to raise those. I guess this thing didn't have the buttons. See, this one over here has buttons, right? It's got buttons that raise these. This one does not have them. So we have to raise them manually. So our trailer pistons, we're gonna go ahead and reverse, and that should stop the clang, hopefully. Is the rotor moving? Oh yeah, the rotor had a velocity. What the heck? Why? That's weird. Okay. That should be fixed now. I don't know why the rotor had a velocity, but that was very strange. Okay, let's go ahead and bring this over to our museum. This is the first time in a long time we're using these trailers. And it's admittedly not perfect. I think the newer trailer is better. This was just like a prototype one, so it's not amazing. The newer one handles these bumps a lot better, I think. But anyway, let's get into our museum with this thing, and we'll put it up against the side. We're going 32 meters per second, 35. That's kind of fast for a trailer, but whatever. Let it ride. 40 meters per second. We just keep going fast. I'm not even holding the button down just because we're going down a hill. Okay, let's go ahead and start braking. We are carrying a trailer after all. We don't want to slam directly into this thing. Okay, so the idea is this. We're going to go through, right? We're going to go through this thing. Whoops. Like this. This is bigger than I thought. It might be. We're gonna go through right there, park, step out, and have a look. Okay, so this is a little bigger than I thought. We would have to go like this, which is still fine. It's kind of larger than I thought it would be, but. And then blockwise, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We only have 1, 2, 3, 4, so we'll do one more. Okay, so yeah, this is sort of how we're gonna do it. We need enough blocks to build up this stuff though. Okay, let's go ahead and back this thing in and see, can I turn my light on? Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and back this thing in and see if it works like we think it's gonna work. Hop in here. Now backing in is not my strong suit, but we'll see how this works. Yep, this is looking good. And I want to get this more or less even. So like that should be fine. I think that's as much space as we have even. Can't really tell. Let's hop out and take a glance. Okay, we have a little bit of room there and a little bit of room here. Perfect. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna put those pistons back down and we can let go. Trailer front pistons, go ahead and reverse, please. Oh gosh, okay. Now rotor, go ahead and detach. And now me, go ahead and move. Cool. Well done, everybody. All right, how to get out of a museum that's kind of full of ships. Okay. You know what would be really cool is if we could attach these ships to like a piston or something so that they're part of the base, won't lose power or anything. That would be really nice, but I don't know if we can make it work. We'd have to have a piston in the ground here with a small head and then like a merge block up here. Let's see if we can get this to work. Okay, so if I go to our rotor, we're gonna go ahead and attach it again. Then we're going to move those pistons. I think we're supposed to do the pistons before we do the rotor part, but it's fine. Okay, we're gonna move this just out of the way so we can get the rotor in. I'm gonna put rotor lock on this thing so it doesn't move, and now we're good to go. So I marked where we want this rotor, or where we want the thing on this side to be, and then I'm gonna bring this displacement all the way down, because moving it up won't really help. So we're gonna move it down like that. We just have to move it a little bit to the left, and we'll be good. Almost there. Is that gonna reach? I think it might. That might connect, I don't know. What we really need is to get the blocks for this. Bouncy, bouncy, ow. Oh, okay, yep, that works. That could have been dangerous. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and disconnect this right here, detach, and now we're good. Okay, cool. Park this right here for now. Now what I wanna do is I wanna go in here and raise this up just a little bit. So we should be able to bump up that rotor displacement. Okay, so therein lies the problem. We can't place this unless we remove those 2 blocks, which I guess we could, because this is just a rotor part and a light armor block. So let's go ahead and remove these temporarily. Place this, not that, place this down, and then add those back, and it'll be good. No one will be none the wiser. Well, you guys will, because I told you, but there we go. See? Like nothing ever happened. Okay, there we go. There's a nice exhibit. We might end up recoloring these, I don't know, to fit that better, but right now we're just going with like this dark orange look. But yeah, we have another exhibit built up. Sweet. Let's bring this guy back. Sounds like a storm's coming on. Hopefully a storm including reavers would be nice. This combat phase, so I don't know, maybe. Oh, that was dangerous. Wow. Okay, there are a lot of random holes apparently on the way to the museum. You know what? For old time's sake, let's go ahead and bring a load of battery to the Dune power bank and back. We have a whole list of things to do. See, we have enter instructions and exit instructions. So we're exiting, line the tractor up, lower the tractor legs, set the backup batteries to auto, disconnect the trailer from the base, raise the trailer legs, connect the trailer via the merge block. Merge block. Okay, step 1, we lined up the tractor. Step 2, lower the pistons. Cool. Step 3, set the backup batteries to auto. I think we have even a button for this. Boom. Step 4, disconnect the trailer from the base. Step 5, raise the trailer legs. Okay. Oh, we do actually have a button. It's right there. Step 5, raise the trailer legs. Right there. Okay. Step 6, connect the trailer via the merge block. Kablam. Okay, a little bit of clang, but we've got it. All right, now let's bring this over to the place. We have those enter instructions as well for when we get back. All right, it's been a long time since we brought this thing out, but here we go. It's very nice. I like the look of this thing. We're missing a battery. I guess it got destroyed by lightning or something at one point, but it should be fine. Over to the Dune power bank for the first time in a long, long time. Let's get the front view from our truck. We're going 40 meters per second, which is way too fast for a trailer, but we'll make it work. By the way, I'm pretty sure the entire reason we have those backup batteries on the trailer is because at the time of building this, the connector blocks required power to be able to lock and unlock. I think that's why we had the backup batteries, but right now, I don't even think we need backup batteries. I think we could do this entire thing without them. But let's visit this thing right here. Oh, brake, 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 brake. Oh man, we have a lot of weight on us. Let's go ahead and bring this up. I don't know how close we need to go to this. Well, we need mirrors in Space Engineers to be able to see behind us. Of course, I guess we have third person, but mirrors would be cooler. Wow, we really need to go close to this thing, don't we? Ooh, okay, that's perfect. Okay, let's hop out. We don't have a list of instructions here, but I think all we need to do is click that, and then we need to put these guys on recharge, and then put these ones on... I don't remember what these buttons do. This one? So we just kind of let them do that. Now, since we're here, I guess we might as well go check out these things, which are actually finally now working. I guess maybe I had to be in the area for them to remember that they're supposed to do their job, but oh gosh, I remember this thing, our little buggy that we built for this base. Let's check out these. So they're not doing too well in the storm, also because they're not facing the sun yet, but looks like our script is still working for this. We still have lots of power here. This is so cool. We had a tunnel as well. Oh my gosh. I remember us making this. Oh, this was such a long time ago. We made this cool little drawing so we remember where these are. So if we see one underperforming, we see CL overperforming, so I could look at this. We're there, we can find CL over here. So it'd be in the tunnel to our left, then down. So if we go into our tunnel, we can go find that by going this way. Tunnel, and then to the left, right here. And then we'll take another left and we should be at CL. It's not this one. It would be still, that would be C right there. And then CL would be this one. Why does it keep going that way? Oh shoot. Never mind, I'm lost. Okay, take a left here. It should be, this should be CL right here. Let's see if I'm right. We'll go up here, rotor. That's just rotor 4. Oh yeah, this is CL, awesome. Okay, we are correct. Okay, so I'm guessing what actually happened there then is I took the path underground and it went this way, then that way, then that way, then this way. So what I really should have done in this drawing that I have on here is I guess I should have added the tunnel layout as well. That would have been really helpful to know because it seems to go that, yeah, oh, that actually makes sense. It goes to the right, then up, then to the left, then down. That's the tunnel layout. But yeah, okay. Now that I'm here, they're all working. Cool. Could you imagine this entire thing was previously undefended until we added that up on the hill 2 episodes ago? This would be the little defense thing, which overlooks the, well, they've got their back turned, but they overlook the museum and the Dune power bank. What up, Norwheel? Museum is looking pretty good. I want to try to build those light things. So let's grab just a couple of basic materials. We're gonna want steel plates, interior plates, and construction components. So we'll grab 100 of each, maybe 200 steel plates, and we'll get started. So the way this is gonna work is, I don't know if we want to build it exactly like this one, because this, well, oh my gosh, I guess Reavers attacked it or something. That's why it looks like this. I don't know. It's still standing though, which is pretty impressive. But yeah, we're gonna need like a bunch of those. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go from the museum and we're gonna go that way right there. We're looking for kind of a, well, maybe we wanna go around this way and then to the right. And we're gonna meet up like around here. That's where we're gonna meet up because we're gonna have another path going that way eventually. I don't know if we're gonna do that one this episode, but yeah, it's gonna meet up right there. I wish you could flatten terrain. That'd be a really cool thing. Hey, Space Engineers 2 development team. If you could flatten terrain nicely, that would be really awesome. Like make this, instead of being a hill like this, just make it like flatter. I know with the voxel hand you can do kind of some stuff, but it's very hard to make voxel hand look flat and smooth like this. So yeah, and being able to fill in little areas would be really cool as well. Why is there some random ammo box here that I can't even pick up? Okay, here's how we're gonna lay it out. And I hope this is gonna look nice, but we're gonna go, this is like 8 blocks, and then 8 blocks, and then 1 more. This is like 17 blocks. So we have 1 in the middle, then 8 on either side. And then we're gonna go 30 blocks and place the next set. And we're gonna go 30 blocks, place the next set, 30 blocks, place the next set, until we reach like over there, where the halfway point will be. And then we're gonna go up to the base. The only thing is at these positions, what we're gonna place is we're gonna do a battery, which unfortunately this might get destroyed by the lightnings. I hope not, but we'll find out. But all we're gonna do is a battery, and then on top of which is going to be a light. It would be kind of cool to connect these underground, but that would not be really possible. That's not reasonable to do. Okay, here's the thing. We're gonna have to do a lot of digging, and I don't want to do a lot of digging by hand, so I think what we're gonna do is use the ship. How are we gonna get the ship under there though? It's a really good question. Now we just need to stay like kind of at this depth here, and then we're gonna follow this this line that we made. And we shouldn't, let me see if we're leaking onto the surface. Yeah, okay, so we should be low enough, excuse me, we should be low enough that we're not like mining out any of the surface, and since the mountain goes up like that, it should remain fine. So the projector, if any of you guys were watching the Dune power bank episodes where we actually use the projector a lot, this was a great recommendation by you guys for straight mining. You can make a projector and you can set it to project a straight line out that way, and that's going to help us map where we need this to go, for instance. So if I go into our projector, yeah, we have template straight line 30 blocks. Hey, that's actually exactly how far we need to go, so that's perfect. Okay, and then this part is easier to do with the other thing. So that's going 30 blocks in the direction we want it to go, which is good, but I want to shift it over 1 to the left, which would be not vertical, probably horizontal. Yes, okay. That's going to bring us exactly where we need to go. So when that stops, that's how we know that we need to build another thing. Okay, let's go that way. We're just going to follow this. Okay, there we go. We've reached the end of our line, so we know that that is 30 blocks, which means if I dig straight up here, I should find the thing that we built before. Let me bring our 30 blocks though first. Oh, whoops! Didn't mean to do that. What are you? What the heck? Oh, that was just a block. Okay. Well, I did get it correct. That's good. We're gonna unfortunately have these little holes everywhere, but all right, what can you do? We can now remove these since that's connected. Yep, there it is. Okay. Bring it down. And we are connected. Also, look how much better this tunnel looks now that it's dug with the ship than, for instance, this one right here, which is dug by me. It's a lot better with the ship. We move the projector up a little bit, and now we have our next projection. Let's keep going. What did I destroy? Did I destroy the connector? No? Wait, what did I destroy? Oh, whoops. My bad. Gotta be more careful. Oh, a reaver! We finally got a reaver! Okay, let's land this thing. Press Y. Let it chill there. Okay, we've got to get to the surface, which means follow this. Oh gosh, we're so far away. It's gonna take a bit for us to get to our railgun, but we're gonna get there. Mark my words, we're gonna get there. Reaver, okay, it's still pretty far out, but they are kind of quick, so we've got to get there quick. Let's utilize our little side path right here that we've made sure to include. Okay. Oh wait, no, we have to actually go to the actual railgun. Ah! Up, 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 up. It takes us so long to get there. Okay, railgun, get me in, get me in. We're in. I think the railgun's already aiming at it. Yes, it is. And they killed it before we could. Wait, what killed it? I think I saw our thing shooting. I was really hoping we could get to this, but I think they were able to destroy it before we could even get here. Well, so now that I wasn't able to get to the railgun, I kind of wish that I was just watching the fight, because I think the forward installation over there was what killed it, because I saw it shoot at the end there when I finally got to the weapon. But this is good. Now we know that reavers can spawn, and they do spawn during a combat phase, because it is a combat phase right now. And I made sure to set the settings so that they only spawn during combat phases. So we should now be more prepared when they're going to spawn. So we'll be able to get to our railgun a little quicker. Good to know though. Good to know they spawn. I guess it's still combat phase, so they could spawn again. But I'm not going to count on that. Okay, yeah, combat phase has ended. So the combat phase can last anywhere from 5 minutes to 20 minutes. And the peacetime is anywhere from 5 minutes to like 60 minutes, I think. All right, all the lights are added. And we can see them all, sort of. Yeah, you can see them all. They just don't have a high radius, but you can see them all, except for that one for some reason. Is that one not on? No, it is on. It's just not casting much of a light, is it? Okay, well, let's go downstairs and then change the radius of them all and see what that does. We'll just bump up the radius to max and see how that affects it. Oh, there we go. Wait. Oh, we've got to do 2 of them. Whoops. Combat phase is active. Okay. It's time to be afraid. I also feel like I'm not heeding the warning of combat phase. So if one spawns and I'm very unprepared, then I don't know. I guess it's my fault. Oh, we have a reaver. We have a reaver charger. Okay. It hasn't even detected me yet, so I have a little bit more time. But let's get to our railgun, because I would like to use it. A charger means I think it'll attack us, like it'll charge us. So it's called charger. Okay, it's detected us, but it's okay. We have a head start. We're gonna be fine. Let's get over here. At least we'll see the combat if there's a battle. Oh, we almost made the same mistake. Let's okay. Let's get up here. Stairs. In. Control. Aim. And we are full charged, I think. So we're gonna wait for it to get a little close to us, and then we're gonna light it up. Oh man, that's a kind of big thing. I don't know what the range of this is, but oh, it's firing, so I guess I should fire. There's one shot. Fire one more. Okay, let's let these things load up. I cannot aim any higher than this, so it. Oh no, I can. Where's our rail? Okay, our railguns are gonna take a second to charge. So I guess we just watch the battle while it engages our base as well as our forward installation right there. It already destroyed one of our forward installation guns, so we're gonna have to repair that. Railguns are halfway charged. Burt turrets are going in. Oh my gosh! Oh, they destroyed my, uh-oh. Uh-oh. They destroyed my camera. I think the battle's over though, because I don't hear any more fighting, and it crashed. But let's get down there, turn our light on so we have that, and see what the damage is, because it does look like it charged into our base. Ship is still alive, that's good. Oh, our poor... What's happened to our, No! Our hangar! Well... Our hangar is in shambles. Our poor hangar. I guess we weren't able to kill it fast enough. We definitely did get those railgun hits on it though. They did pretty well. A few good things, okay? Our hangar is devastated. First of all, this looks amazing. This is really cool looking. But our hangar is devastated, which is fair. It wasn't using heavy armor or anything. It was all light armor. The ships we had in here, most of them we had moved out, remember, to bring to the museum. We had also moved out the truck to bring to the Dune power bank, so that wasn't in here. And then this truck right here was parked to the side, which didn't get hit. So the only thing that was here was our grinder that we built literally last episode. Rest in peace, grinder. I'm actually lucky it targeted this side instead of this side, because this would have done a lot more damage. We had a couple of things up here. Yeah, we have a little control station there. And then we have our entire setup over here. It didn't actually target our base, it just targeted our hangar, which is very nice of it. And then this guy is still perfectly fine. Okay, well, we're not worried about this right now. I think next episode at the start, we're going to build another grinder, and we're going to grind down all these parts, put them in the base, and then maybe get at least the floor back up for the hangar. We'll have to get this. We could even do some redesigns if we want to of the hangar. But yeah, we'll get this back up and running. Not right now though. I want to finish this this pathway right here. I wish I could make the radius larger so it looked a little bit better, but for now that's gonna be all we can do, I think. Let's get these last two though done that we had missed. Okay, I'm trying to get the radius to extend a little bit further than this, but I don't know if I can. But anyways, I mean that's pretty much the best I can do. Let's see what this looks like from up here, from the safety of our fort. So far on our fort and looking down, oh, wow, okay, I kind of like that. So imagine we had that coming all the way up to our base. That would look really good. That might be, I can't tell because it's nighttime. That might be as far as we want to go this way though. Because what we're going to do is we're pretty much going in this direction. You can kind of see which way we're going, which is not toward our base. It's going to curve up there. So we're going to have another set of them coming down like this, and it's going to kind of turn. But we can't really do that on the same grid, I don't think. I mean, we could, but I don't think we're going to. But at least now, if you're in like this thing right here, this little ship, you can see things. So let's try and find out where we need to go. Instead of it being pitch black, we can see, okay, we need to go this way, follow the lights, follow the lights, follow the lights, and we'll be right about here. We'll run out of light, but yeah, it gives us a nice safe path. Of course, it leads directly into this block right here, but that's temporary. We're gonna remove that later, and then it's going to continue up that way toward the base. But yeah, cool stuff. It's an amazing stroke of luck that we moved all of our ships before we got attacked by the Reaver, and a lot of them are out doing stuff. Combat phase has ended. Thank you. Okay, let's finish this episode before we're going to grind a little bit of this down before next episode, but I want to check out this because our forward defense installation here got a little bit of attack. Looks like this weapon is fine. It did get shot at. I can even repair it just a little bit. And then over here, we're gonna need to repair basically just this. There we go. You are all built up again, and you can now continue to fight. Okay. Hopefully not for a little bit. I wanted a Reaver attack. Now I think we're Reavered out for at least this episode. Okay, let's deconstruct what we can here. Grab all the parts that might be lying around. Things that might despawn. So some ammo boxes here, some ammo boxes there, scrap metal. Oh my gosh, it's very loud. a lot of scrap metal here too. A lot of our stuff got destroyed there. That ship right here had a lot of materials on it, so not good. Oh man, the sound is crazy down here. You can like hear the fires. The engines are still kind of trying to go a little bit. Let's get all this stuff we can. Bring it back to our base. This is going to be used in rebuilding. What's down here? There's a gun down here? Why? Okay, that was some data stuff. Cool. Alright, I feel like we've gotten most of the stuff that's on the ground, because I'm not seeing much more. There might be some stuff under here that I can't reach, or I haven't been able to. But I'm not really seeing that much down here. Here we go. There's something. Gyroscope. You know, a lot of this thing is predominantly light armor. See? Which maybe means that all the heavy armor I'm doing is not necessary? I don't know. Because I'm pretty much building everything out of heavy armor when it's like when it comes to the fort and stuff like that. But looks like a lot of their stuff is light armor. Okay, I know I said I was gonna make a grinder ship, but there's something satisfying about just cleaning up the base, making it look nicer, making the destructive area look clear again. So I don't know. We just kind of went in here and did it by hand. That's okay. We're getting through a lot of it. Some of it. This one has, unfortunately, a lot of ice on it, so I don't know if I want to destroy that yet. Okay, there we go. All is, well, once I get these things, all is clean. Nice. We have no more ship just sitting around, unless something fell elsewhere, but I think that's everything. Look at the destruction when all is said and done. Holes right in the middle here, right over here. But the greater base is still standing, so that's good. All right, everybody, I think that's where we're gonna end this episode. Oh my God, look at this thing. If you come through here, imagine, oh, it destroyed some in here. How? I don't even know how it would have done that, but imagine you're coming through here, you're like, okay, just a routine checkup on the things over there. Let's get back to the base. Whoa, there's no more base. It's, okay, it's not a direct drop off, but in a little bit it's drop off. That's scary looking. But yeah, that's gonna be the end of this episode. We did quite a bit, I would say. The fortress has a major renovation done to it. The museum has another exhibit added to it, and it's actually complete in terms of the outside, at least. But yeah, unfortunately, our hangar suffered a very catastrophic explosion. So yeah, if you like this video, please hit the like button. Suggestions and ideas for what we should do with the hangar in our rebuild, post those down in the comments below. If you're interested in doing some art for the museum for the side walls, let me know by visiting Discord and sending me a message, and link is in the description. And that's where we're gonna end it. As always, if you're new here, you're welcome to subscribe. If you want to support the channel, there's a link to Patreon down in the description with a lot of cool perks. But other than that, I will see you guys in the next video.